December 26th, 2019, Batesville, Indiana. The weather has been strange lately. 2 weeks ago, we had frozen ponds and lakes. Temperatures were in the single digits. This week, temps were in the high 50s, and I've had a serious itch to go bass fishing. Here we are.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Fishing Out of This Butte. This is the brand new 2020 Nitro Z21. It's even got a sticker on the side. This is a $200 Nitro. So I've been fishing with this thing for 2 years. I mean, don't ask me how it's been. You know, Nitro was kind enough to give me a bass boat 2 years before it was even released. But other than that, I got some confidence today. I told myself I wasn't going to be fishing anymore this year, but you guys heard in the intro there, it's been 9 degrees. This lake was frozen over. It's completely thawed out now. I'm going to be fishing super slow. I'm also going to be fishing super fast. I'm going to see what they like today. I'm going to hit a lot of the brush points in the deeper parts of the lake because I know the water's still cold. It's got to be. Let's get after it. I had no luck along that bank at all. It's actually a ledge, so I was hoping there was going to be some fish stacked up along it, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm actually going to make a change and go over and fish some riprap. Also, there's a bald eagle right over my shoulder. Not sure if he's still there or not, but I'm going to see how close I can get to him. Yep, there it goes. I can't never get close enough to him to show you guys, ever. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen him around, but around here I at least see one once a week. We've also got some gooses out there. Snatch one up. So burning the baits is not working. I have not had a single bite, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to a football head. I'm just going to drag it really slow along the bottom. Well, I knew it was going to be tough fishing today. I thought maybe I was going to have a few bites, and nothing. I tried a chrome rattle trap, nothing. Dragging a jig really slow on the bottom, nothing. And this bridge right here always holds fish, no matter if it's wintertime, summer, spring, fall. It always holds fish. So I'm actually going to go ahead and make a few different changes. I'm going to pick up an all white chatterbait and then throw a Rage Swimmer on with that. I'll let you guys see that. So this is what I'm going with right here. It's an all white with silver fleck chatterbait. This is a full-size chatterbait. I think this is a 3/8 ounce. One rule of thumb that I use for chatterbaits, a lot of guys will throw on an all white trailer with this. I always stick to just this one color. As Gerald Swindle always says, keep it simple, stupid. That has caught me more fish this summer than anything else. If you start to overthink your bait selection, you're not gonna have any results. You might have a bite here and there. I have found to be more consistent if you keep everything simple. So all white, I could throw a chartreuse and white, but it's all rusted up. I need to throw that one away. The reason why I'm throwing this color right now, the water is probably 8-inch visibility. A chatterbait is an excellent bait year-round. Bro, I just landed on the ice over there. And you guys thought I was kidding. So yesterday was a total failure at coon hunters. So I am back in my home pond, lake, river, whatever the hell you want to call it. I think we can get something done here today. I think it's going to happen. We got a bunch of waterfowl out here, which is going to make the bass bite. I think it's going to go pretty decent. I'm going to throw all kinds of stuff today. I'm feeling actually really confident this morning. The water doesn't look too terrible. Definitely going to be throwing a square bill. Square bills always work at this lake. Be throwing jigs. I'm going to figure out if I need to go to a smaller jig or throw something with a rattle. I'm going to be throwing rattle trap, chatterbait, anything along those lines. Just gonna try all kinds of different stuff to at least try to catch some fish. Oh, I just got drilled. Oh, he smoked it but missed it. If they're gonna start short striking like that, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the rattle trap just so I can get a better hookup ratio. That's a tip for you guys. If you notice they're hitting the baits but not getting it and you're not getting a hook set, go to something with treble hooks on it. Oh, there's one in the boat. I'll take that. Just a little dink, but he's been eating crawls. See if you guys can see that or not. His lips and his crusher plates are all red. If there's one, there's more. Oh. I don't know if that's a fish or not. There might be one on it. Now it's snagged. That honestly felt like a fish. Yo, there's a fish on it. He got himself tangled. There we go. That's a pretty good fish. I'll take it. Man, he's gorgeous. Wow. And his crusher plates and his lips are red too. Still eating crawls. So the biggest tip of the day I can give you guys, if you think you caught a fish or if you have a fish hooked and you get snagged, do not release pressure. Bring the boat up to where you need to go. Now, if you're fishing on the bank, it's a little bit different story, but always keep pressure on it. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to get it unsnagged. Don't pull too hard because you may end up breaking the line. So just keep constant pressure and just work with it. Be patient with it. So I wasn't recording, but I just had another fish hit it. I casted it out, let it sink, and I started reeling it, and he was already on it. I don't know a whole lot about wintertime bass fishing. Of course, Indiana weather is very, very unpredictable. But there's a little overflow, some water coming in right here. Seems like they're hanging out around that stuff and all the brush. So maybe write that in my notes. I figured with, you know, fresh cold water coming in, they wouldn't want to be around that. Seems like they're around here though. So I'm just gonna keep hitting up all these brush piles. I got a big one there. I got some over there. I caught a huge 5.5 pounder here this past summer right over there. Oh, it feels like a decent one there. Better one. 3 fish today. I'll definitely take that for how the weather's been. I didn't really expect to come out here and catch much of anything. Weather's been crazy around here these past few weeks. Here a couple of weeks ago, all this was frozen. It was like 9 degrees a couple of days. There was another day that was 12. And this week, it's been up in the high 50s. Tomorrow's supposed to be 62. So it's been a little strange. I'm starting to wonder if these bass may think it's spring. So they're starting to move back up into the shallows a little bit. Got another one on. It's actually a decent one here. Right off that concrete block. It's probably holding heat, so I'd imagine there's a couple more around there too. Man, actually look really healthy. Yep, that one's got red crusher plates too. Golly. Man, I love having a little 10-foot John boat. I've had guys in bigger boats pull up next to me on some bigger lakes, and they're like, man, I'd really like to have one of them boats. I'll forget you one. Coming down here below the dam, I got out of the boat. Obviously, you guys see me put it in the truck. When I come down here, I want to catch at least one more. Give me a five fish limit today. It's been excellent so far. This Indiana weather's got everything messed up. I seen a turtle today. I just saw that frog. He's sitting there on that rock. That is absolutely insane. This weather's got everything messed up. It's no wonder turkey season's so bad in the spring. So I want to go over something with you guys real quick. All the fish that I caught today, which was 4 of them, they all had red crusher plates, red lips. That is a very good indication that they've been eating crawls. Now, a lot of people are going to switch to a jig, a Texas rig, anything along those lines that are going to represent a crawfish. But I do not do that. When something is working, use it. I can almost put money down on it right now that if I would have switched to a jig, I wouldn't have been able to put 4 fish in the boat today. Just for the simple fact that what I had was the only thing that was working. That was that chrome trap. It caught me 4 fish. So, I mean, right off the bat, those fish were active. They were out moving around. They didn't, that one, the biggest one I caught today, it was putting up a pretty good fight. So they're not too lethargic. That's a little bit off topic about what I was just talking about. But if something is working, stick with it. There's been countless times that I've been like, oh, they got red crusher plates, and then throw on a jig because I think that that's all that's gonna work. No. And I've spent countless days doing that and never had any luck. So if you guys are using something and you have confidence in it, use it. I hope that tip helps you guys out in your upcoming fishing adventures. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys like this video, make sure you absolutely smash that thumbs up button, leave me a comment, and make sure you guys absolutely annihilate that subscribe button for me. We'll see you guys again. Triple F Ranch.